Mike Jones Beats.
BBN Jack Froze. What's up, party peoples? First thing I want to say is I want to clap it up, and we got to starting every show off from, hey, Gorilla, wasn't you Green Team? We need to start every show off. I've been trying to do this, but I be forgetting. I have the worst memory ever. For everybody that don't know, I'll forget important shit that have to deal with me, but I'll remember stuff that I need to. Anyway, so we need to starting every show off like this. I appreciate you guys, all of our loyal supporters, everybody that pull up here. I mean, I say stuff like this, but I need to start saying it in the beginning of the show more. I really do appreciate you guys. First of all, the real MVPs, besides the people that do drops, is the individuals that get in here and comment before I pull up. So let's clap it up for everybody that comment before I even pull up. Salute to you guys. Because when y'all come in here and y'all comment before I pull up, and y'all have the conversation going before I pull up, what that does is that allows for other people that might come and they might be waiting for a little while to have something to do. So thank you to everybody that pulls up before I even come on the show and get the conversation started about whatever the fuck y'all talking about. So shout out to you guys for that. That's one. Two, we have a new thing that we're going to be doing from now on. And as you can see, if you look down in your lower, I don't know what side of the screen that is for you. I think that's the lower right-hand side of the screen. You see that We have a new thing where we do drop kings. When it's a female, it's gonna be our BBN Icy Queens. But when it's a male, it's gonna be our Drop Kings logo. Shout out to today's Drop King. Basically, the way that you become a Drop King is whoever does the biggest drops or the most drops the most money the previous show is the next show's Drop King. So let's clap it up for the Dean 1. He's today's Drop King. Because last night he went bananas. He actually was like $19.99 drop. It was a great drop. I appreciate all of y'all. I even appreciate the 99-cent drops. What the hell do I care? So when y'all trolls decide to come back and just do $1 drops, because I guess that's supposed to be making fun of me or some shit, don't worry about it. I'm here to accept all of them. With that being said, what we're going to do real quick is, first I got to let y'all know what we're talking about. What we're going to be discussing today is, we're going to be discussing that Southside Kodak Black thing. I think that this is something that we really need to talk about. I know we've been talking about it for a couple of days, but I think that people really don't get or understand what the real problem is, and we really want our young rappers, our young influencers that is in hip-hop, even when they're not rappers, even when they work in other capacities. We really want you guys to stop going to jail. We want you guys to stop dying. We want you guys to care about each other's life as much as you care about, as much as you care about your own. And revolving around that, we're also going to be discussing the way that the police use your social media in order to either jam you up or get you caught up and screw you over. With that being said, some people need to be pulled off to the side. Some people need to sit down for a little while. So also at the same time, I want us to give appreciation because the police have saved a ton of rappers' lives by locking them up and putting them in jail for a little while shit cooled off. And that's a fact. So for everybody that's mad at the police for a million different things, believe me, the police has been saving rappers' lives for the last couple of years by locking them up and putting them in jail so the ops can't get to them or so they can't do something stupid. And the next thing you know, they locked up for the rest of their lives. So at the same time, while we're like, screw the police, you rat bastards, you also got to be saying, I'm getting too old for this shit. These guys, because the police really are saving a couple of these guys' lives. I'm just telling you, you don't have to believe me, but it doesn't make it not a fact. With that being said, let's go over the drops real quick from last night, and then let's start the show today. The police really out here saving motherfuckers' lives, man. Y'all don't understand. Police is really out here saving motherfuckers' lives by locking them up and putting them away for a little while so they can't either do something stupid that causes for them to lose their freedom or before their ops get to them and put an end to them. So the police really are out here saving motherfuckers' lives. I get it, though. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm going to give appreciation where appreciation is deserved. With that being said, let's call out the drops real quick for yesterday. Shout out to DSTN with the $5 drop. Shout out to DSTN with the $2 drop. Shout out to Lex Lugo with the $5 drop. Shout out to NetStars Live with the $5 drop. Shout out to Keenan B with the $5 drop. And shout out to the Dean. This morning coffee's Drop King with the $19.99 drop. Definitely appreciate you, my brother. And also, just so we know, I think there's gonna be more things that we're gonna do involving Drop Kings, or the Icy Queens. It depends on who wins. If it's a female, they're not gonna be a Drop King. They're gonna be an Icy Queen. But you understand it, you get it. With that being said, let's do roll call real quick, and then let's get to the damn show. What up, business? As usually, he's dropping all types of different forces all everywhere. Appreciate you, my brother. What up, Monica Kendra Whitehead? Who else we got up in here? She says, good morning. Okay. She says, good morning, everybody. First of all, Monica, I've been watching you. I've been seeing what you're doing on social media, and I appreciate it. I might need to come down there so you could buy me a steak dinner. With that being said, who else we got up in here? What up, Gorilla76? I don't think that's really Gorilla76, though. I could have swore Gorilla76 was on the green team. And when I mentioned that, that person stopped commenting. So I don't think that's Gorilla76. But shout out to that shit. What up, Queen Shy? How you doing this morning? She says, good morning, Froze BBN fam. Hope all is well this morning. Let's hit that like button on the way in and have a great show. Is it great like a Tony the Tiger great? Or is it great like a meh? Anyway. What up, DSC? Ain't nobody calling you Dustin. I don't care what your wife says. What up, Deontay Watts? We got Deontay Watts in the house. Who else was up in here? What up, Reese's Pieces? I haven't seen you in a stupid long time. If you the Reese's, I think you are. I haven't seen you in such a long time. Let me tell you something real quick. So, when I started high school, they had this young girl that was in I forgot what class it was of mine. I think it was like one of my English classes or something like that. So they had this young girl that was in one of my English classes, and everybody called her Reese. I don't really know her that much, but she was the first girl. She was dark skinned too. I love them dark skinned girls. She was the first girl in my high school that I saw and had a crush on. Her name was Reese. Coincidentally, I dated like 3 girls in high school that all looked better than her, but she was cute as shit, and she had a dope ass personality. I think her personality was better than theirs, not for nothing. And I dated a lot of light-skinned chicks for some strange reason. I don't get that either. Anyway, who else we got up here? What up? I think light-skinned chicks just like me. I think the dark-skinned chicks don't. That could be it. What up, Netstars Live? Netstars Live is up in here. Salute my brother. Today, we filming today, Netstars. Be ready. Let me know shoot me the time you're gonna be ready. We filming today. We're gonna go snatch up a couple more people. We filming today. Who else we got up in here real quick? What up, M35 Phantasma? How you doing? Gorilla says, no, it's me. Can't comment as much. I'm at work. I'm not green yet. Okay, copy. Okay. But you know, you on the clock. Yes, I'm back. Thank you very much. How you doing there, Reese? See, I don't be forgetting y'all. I'm trying to tell you, I only had a problem with 3 people. That's it. 3 people. I didn't have a problem with no one else. I had a problem with 3 people. People be so pissed off at me, they go hear my information from other content creators. What the fuck? I want to show something real quick, right? Because you know how we always got people coming in here and they're like, you know, the haters come in here and be like, Jack, your numbers aren't as good as they used to be. I want to show you something. What the fuck is this? Okay, that's not due then. Fuck that. What up, Miss Lady? Avoid crystals. What, the hamburger place? Miss Lady says, good morning, BB and Frost. At the gym enjoying the live. That's what it is, baby girl. Am I following you on IG yet? I'm just curious. I want to see how it look. Anyway, with that being said, are you married? I mean, I don't know. I'm single though. I'm just throwing that out there into the universe. What up, New York Silver? I'm feeling good today. What up, New York Silver Stacker? Morning, BBN fam and Frost. Smash that like, thumbs up with the bags. We need all the bags. First of all, let's give a shout out to the Dean. Clap it up. He's the first inaugural Drop King. Boom. Let's see if we might have a Drop King later tonight. We might not have no drop. Also, you can't become nothing. Just go. I'm not going to say nothing. Any female named Crystal, fam. Dude, that's my sister's name. That's my sister's name. What are you talking about? What the fuck? We are not gonna go out here bashing crystals. Shout out to all crystals in the world. Copy. So I am not on his side with this shit. Shout out to all crystals. What the fuck? I'm doing. This is retarded. What was I doing again? Oh yeah, I gotta show you this real quick. What up, Vic Star? We love Vicks. What the hell? Hey. I spend too much time watching women dancing on IG. I swear. I don't know if I'm using it for the right purpose or the wrong. Hold on. We got to get our morning affirmation from Wallow. I fucking love this guy. Check out what he says. I want y'all to see what Wallow has to say real quick before we start the show. What the fuck? What's wrong with crystals? Oh, man. What the fuck?
Understand, impacting, connecting, and influence supersede numbers. You'll be out there, oh, I ain't got this, I ain't got that, I ain't got, and you'll be worried about that. Look at the whole game. And when you look at culture, see what numbers, you got numbers and who don't, and who's impacting, who's not, who's influencing, who's not, who's connecting and who's not. The numbers be so intimidating that people can't even perform or move. And they be, they just be so paralyzed. Oh, I ain't got this, I ain't got this. That they won't continue, and they might have some tracks and they might have something going on, but people are so fascinated and don't realize that impact, influence, and connecting, being able to make the human connection, the cultural connection, is more powerful than numbers. Because you got people that had numbers, and it don't really mean that, because right now we living in a time where it's that everybody is like the fan, the support be, it be iffy. It don't be solid a lot of times. So we'll be all caught up in, oh, the numbers. Nah. Impact, influence, and connecting supersede numbers any day. And it's just like, God. Everybody that's in the street game that's doing their thing. Let me just have a quick conversation with you, see.
Why do we have people that got huge ass platforms like he does that consistently say the same things that I say? That consistently say the opposite of what my ops say, and what I don't got ops. That consistently say the opposite of what my haters try to come in here and preach. Why do we got individuals that consistently say the opposite of what some of these content creators try to preach? And it's exactly what I've been telling people for the longest. Once again, we might have 58 people in here right now, but don't be surprised if 10 of them is millionaires. Don't be surprised if 20 of them work in the business. Don't be surprised if 4 of them are rappers that you know and love music. Don't be surprised. I guarantee you, they not pulling up to those niggas that talk that weirdo shit. They not pulling up to them gang channels. I guarantee you. Don't let that go over your head. With that being said, let's get to the show. We bullshitted for almost 20 minutes. I like the bullshit part of the show, by the way, so I'm not getting rid of that. If anybody has a problem, I like the bullshitting part of the show. That lets you get to see my personality more. That allows for you to get to see like more like who I am. So I like the bullshit part of the show. I like bullshitting in the beginning, and I like bullshitting at the end. And a lot of times y'all see me doing this when I'm looking down at my phone. What's really happening is our beautiful Vix, who literally looks like Mariah Carey. This is not a game. Vix Star looks like Mariah Carey. For everybody that see me when I was putting a pick up, she looks like Mariah Carey, literally. She does the post on IG, and I'm usually trying to make sure that I get to the repost. I don't always get to the repost. That's a fact, Reese's Pieces. That's why I keep trying to tell y'all, don't fall for the games. People are going to try to trick you and make you think something is real that ain't. This is the best way I could put it. I don't have no problem with Tekashi 6ix9ine. Tons of people do, right? But I don't have no issue with him. Tekashi 6ix9ine, when he debuts his music, do bigger numbers than everybody, right? Let's just be honest. But does that make what he say more credible than everybody? Or does that just mean that he can burn the brightest at any given second, but not necessarily the longest? Now, with that being said, I don't have nothing against that guy, obviously. I don't have nothing against nobody. Not for nothing. Shout out to James S. All you see is smoking feet. I don't have nothing against nobody, quite honestly. Let's have this conversation, though. First thing I want to say in regards, I'm just doing a repost from Vix. First, this is damn app that I use. They always make me listen to music because I refuse to buy it. First, before we get into anything, this is what I want to say, right? If you love whoever the rapper is that you follow, if you want to see more music from this rapper, if you want, what up D Vertical? Salute to D Vertical. if you want to see more music from the rapper that you love, if you want that rapper that you love to produce more things and shit like that, can we please start making it socially acceptable to not also want that rapper to be committing crimes? Before we even talk about whatever the hell was going on with Southside and Kodak Black, could we please make it acceptable for that rapper to not have to commit crimes in order for you to like them? Did I say Queen Shot? I say Queen Shot. What up, Dog Soldier? We haven't seen you in a minute. How you doing, my brother? He says, good morning to the BBN fam. Jack Frost, love is power, power is love. Where my dogs at? Also, we should be pulling up on DMX event. We should be pulling up at DMX's hospital this week. Stay tuned. But could we make it socially acceptable? Could we make it socially acceptable that the rappers that we like and that we want to win, that they don't need to be committing crimes? Could we make that socially acceptable? No, that's not the saloon music. Could we make that socially acceptable? Is that a thing? Like, could we do that? Shout out to James S. with the $5 drop. Or you see his smoking feet. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? Yo, hold on. I'm gonna put you on the game. I saw something the other day. I'm not gonna show y'all who said it and who did it, but I saw something the other day. First of all, I tell you who said it. Shout out to Foggy Lens. I saw something the other day. Foggy Lens is a he shoots video. He shoots music videos. We should have him on the show one day. Shout out to Foggy Lens. You know, Foggy Lens went on somebody's IG when they was talking about haters and wrote smack. Let's clap it up for Foggy Lens. I'm gonna show y'all his IG in 2 seconds. Shout out to Foggy Lens. Y'all could go troll him if y'all want to. I'm pretty sure he wouldn't mind. Shout out to Foggy Lens. He shoots music videos. Shout out to Foggy Lens. He shoots music videos. He's pretty good at it too. He shot some videos for Locks, so y'all can know. Alright? He shot some videos for Styles P and them. He's from YO. Salute to YO. Shout out to YO. Alright? So he went up into somebody's jump off the other day and they was talking about haters and he wrote smack. Let's go! Shout out to D Vertical. He said pass the blunts. D Vertical gets the weed from James S. James S. All you see is a cloud of smoke with a hand reach out of it like this. With the whole blunt. All you see is a cloud of smoke with the hand reach out of it like that. He passed the blunt to D Vertical. Who's smoking next? Also, what did the 5 fingers say to the face? What up, Kimmy Queendom? Stop. Drop. Shut him down, open up shop. Yo, wait, hold on. We not going to the DMX shit because that shit gonna get me too pumped up. I'm just gonna let you know right now. That shit gonna get me way too pumped up. James S with the $2 drop. He said, blunts are waiting in the smoking section. I gotta go post it up, Sean. Could we, back to the rapper thing, could we make it cool, just so I can say this real quick, could we make it cool to like a rapper and not want the rapper to be out committing crimes? Dog Soldier said, I'm out here with the Gators, getting my caveman on. Could we make that cool for our rappers to not go to jail? For our rappers to not be in prison? For our rappers to not be shooting at each other? Could we make that cool? I'm curious. To me, that's cool. Not for nothing. I'm going to explain why. Y'all encouraging y'all rappers to spend the rest of their lives in jail. Because what's happening is these hip-hop artists are being put in a position where every single thing that happened, they got to let their pride supersede their fucking intelligence. They got to let their emotions supersede their intelligence. Because if you're not letting your emotions supersede your intelligence, you can't be in hip-hop. Tell me the last time we saw a hip-hop artist do something smart and not get dragged for it. Think about it. If you're a rapper, you have to accept all bullshit. If you're a rapper, you can't not decide not to be involved in bullshit. All bullshit that comes your way, you have to accept. Why? If you're a rapper, you have to be running around trolling people for no reason. Why? Can we please make it acceptable for our rappers to not be out there trying to kill each other, to not have beef with each other? I think that's the win. I would like to see more of that personally. And I say that because this. Once again, I don't think Little Dicky made it cool to save money. He just happens to be probably saving money and doing the smart thing. But it ain't cool yet. So I get you, Phil Jackson. He's doing a thing. But I don't think it caught on. Reese says, Party Up is my daily song for work. I stay playing that song in my head while doing these virtual meetings. Okay. So hold on. Let me say something real quick. I just want us to be, I want to be completely transparent with this and posting on IG at the same time while we're doing this. Y'all got to understand, my job, I got to be able to do 3-4 different things at the same time or I don't get nothing done. So check this out. I just want to explain something. This is just my perspective. I could be incorrect, just so we can be clear. This is just my perspective. This is just my perspective, right? I don't think Southside shot at him. Okay, if nobody made saving money cool. What the fuck? Nobody's saving money. What are you talking about? Both of you. Anyway, you thought, oh, he probably just changed accounts and thought that if he said a black person rather than a white person, I'd agree with him. No, nobody made saving money cool. At this point, nobody in hip-hop has made saving money cool. All right? Even though you might be one of the people that think saving money is cool, that's not the common way of thinking. So nobody's made it cool. Just because you're doing it doesn't mean everyone. You know what? Some people can't understand that. So I'm just wasting my time trying to explain it. Anyway. Oh, nah, you good, Phil Jackson. Don't worry about it. That was a good comment, by the way. If I responded back to you, right? That was a good comment. Be easy. Check this out. We're living in a time, right? Wait, before I say that. I don't think Southside shot at him. He might have. What the fuck do I know? But I don't think it was Southside. I'm going to tell you what happened. Southside created a situation by him coming out and talking shit about Kodak, that if somebody goes at Kodak, Southside can get blamed for it. Now, with all that being said, all Southside would need for is the police to be upset at him and have an open investigation on him. Because I'm going to tell you what happens. The police who have an open investigation on you, you'll go on whatever platform you're on, talk crazy about somebody, but the police want to investigate you for a myriad of different things. So what happens? Now they could get more money to investigate you. Why? You didn't even do the thing. The police might know you didn't do the thing. The police might know somebody else did the thing. But that doesn't mean that they don't want to arrest you for some other shit that they just don't got the resources yet to investigate. So now they could get resources to open an investigation to go try to get you for some shit that don't got nothing to do with the actual thing that they're complaining that you might have done. So stop threatening people on fucking social media. Now also, just so I can add to that, everybody remembers when Southside threatened Kodak, but do everybody remember when Southside made the post saying, all right, so we just doing this for views. We just trying to sell albums. All right, I'm with you. That sounded to me like when he said that, you know, I'm not coming for you. All right, I get it. You just trying to sell albums. I respect that. That's all part of the game. You feel me? So basically, when we get ready to sell albums, we coming for you. We gonna do the same thing to your ass. When we get ready to sell albums, we gonna be on the internet talking shit about you, you rat bastard. Fuck it. This is what we doing, right? All right, let's go. I'm gonna tell you what that's tantamount to. When I play 2K and people freeze me out, I say, all right, not a problem. I'm the big man. He's here with me because I got a lot of bigs I run with. The big man, he's here with me. They don't want to pass me the ball, not a problem. So we playing 2 on 3 on 5, right? So I tell my big man, we not passing them the ball. We not gonna get mad at them when they get the ball and they don't pass it to us. But at the same time, we don't gotta pass it to y'all. You passing it, you playing buddy ball with your man, right? Well, me and my homie, we gonna play buddy ball. How about that? We gonna still try to get the win, but you don't want to pass the rock, we don't got to. And that's the type of energy I think that I feel like Southside was giving off in the second post. But he already effed up and created a situation where now the fucking the police is they keeping an eye on him. And that's the shit niggas gotta stop doing, in my opinion. Gotta stop doing that. That is not helping nobody, in my opinion. People is getting caught up. All of these negative things is happening to them, mofo. And the only reason why these negative things is happening is because you got individuals that they're trying so hard to, do whatever they're doing. Pardon me. You got these individuals that a rapper can't just be a rapper. Now a rapper has to be a rapper, but he also has to be ready to kill a nigga. He also got to be ready to go to jail for the rest of his life. He also, you understand? Does that make any sense? Nobody has learned the lesson that they were supposed to learn from Treyway. But they're gonna learn when they watch this next trial coming up with Casanova. Nobody learned the lesson they were supposed to learn from Treyway, or at least not everyone. Yo, the police don't even have to do actual investigating. Do you understand this? The police don't have to do actual investigation. You know what investigating is? Investigating is going around asking people questions, turning rocks over, trying to find out shit that's not right in your face. They don't have to do that. All they need to do is wait for a little while, have somebody go up, pull up your IG. Or they could just follow you and turn your notifications on. And every time you post something, all they got to do is save it. So even if you post and delete, it don't matter. I don't understand what we doing no more. Like, are people trying to get money to take their families out of poverty? Is people trying to get money so their families can have generational wealth? I don't understand what we doing no more. I need somebody to explain it to me. D Vertical says no one want to hear the real struggles of a 9-to-5. They want to hear that gangster thug shit. Now look, D Vertical, just so we can be clear, I'm fine with the gangster thug music. Alright? I think we need a balance in hip hop, so that's needed also. So I'm fine with that. My whole thing is to get it on social media and threatening each other unnecessarily. There's literal reasons why people should be threatening people. I'm not talking about those threats. Those also shouldn't be happening, by the way. What up, Rule? Don't nobody see them dots. Jones. Tim Bullock says, Tim Bullock, is you the same dude that come in here almost every other day talking? Anyway, Tim Bullock says, my brother's a cop. He said they have a social media department. They pose as baddies and follow these rappers and scammers to see what's up. I believe that. That would be police work. I believe that. If they're not doing that, they should be doing that. DSTN says, shit makes absolutely no sense. It's like stepping into a trap you set yourself. It's like building a trap just so you could jump into it. What up, High Noon? He says, gangsters move in silence. Number one, so I don't talk a lot. Look. Anybody remember John Gotti? Does anybody remember John Gotti? There's a common belief that John Gotti single-handedly helped take down the mob in New York City. Why? Because John Gotti was more interested in being famous than he was just being, having everything that he could have ever wished or imagined or dreamed of. That being famous was more important to him. The Teflon Don. Dog Soldier says the BS ain't gonna stop. They're into the 15 minutes of fame leading to the 15 to life prison bid. Boom, that's a ball. Kimmy Queendom says, I think if you're putting the gangster thug energy out there, that is what you'll get back. I'm 100% agreeing with you, by the way. I'm just saying I personally don't have a problem with rappers making gangster or thug music. But I am agreeing with you. Any energy that you put out into the universe, that is 100% what you're going to get back. Period. That's why haters don't go nowhere. D Vertical says, from the looks of so-called some social media, not too many real gangsters move in silence anymore. No, the real gangsters is moving in silence. Don't get it confused. The real gangsters are real quiet. Don't be confused. Don't be confused. The real gangsters are pretty quiet. Okay? I think the problem is people don't know what being a gangster is anymore. What up, 300? He said, head of the Gambino crime family. D Vertical says, remember 2 times said he a whole gangster? He wasn't moving in silence. No, he thought he was moving in silence. Remember, part of being a rapper is the stuff that got I want to be extremely respectful with this. A majority of the what up what up Liberty Hazelton, what up Prince Tuamia. The majority of the evidence that's being used against Casanova 2 Time, the majority of the information being used against Casanova 2 Time is information that he thought nobody had because it was from his social media account, if that makes any sense. Shout out to C Iron Addict. How you doing, my brother? Shout out to Tim Bullock becoming part of the BBN gang. I hope you ain't just do that so you could talk crazy. Some people do that. Some people become part of the BBN gang so they could talk crazy and be like, C Jack still kicked me after I paid him $1.99 a month. Yeah, probably gonna still kick you if you come in and upset me. Prince Tuamil said, real gangsters hang up the phone dumb quick if they even think you about to say something funny, let alone silence. That's a fact. High Noon says, can't move in silence if you're being recorded. That's a fact. You forgot how to spell being? Tim said, I don't talk crazy, my guy. Appreciate you. Dog Soldier said, that's the problem. They really don't understand what being a gangster is all about. First of all, these guys are not gangsters. They're gangbangers. There's a difference. Please, let's stop calling gangbangers gangsters. They're not gangsters. They're gangbangers. I'm not being disrespectful to gangbangers neither. I'm just saying that there's a difference. Okay? I'm not being disrespectful to gangbangers. I'm just saying there's a difference between being a gangbanger and being a gangster. Copy? There's a difference. These guys are gangbangers. They aren't gangsters. You're not going to see any gangsters on social media threatening other gangsters or threatening anyone. Matter of fact, you know what a threat from a gangster is? A threat from a gangster sounds like this. I hope you live a long life. That's a threat. That's how gangsters threaten you. How's your family doing? That's how gangsters threaten you. Okay? That's how gangsters threaten you. Gangsters don't threaten you saying, yo, I'm gonna pull up and do this and that. That's not how gangsters threaten you, homie. Gangsters threaten you like this. Hey, how's the kids doing? How the wife and kids is doing? That's how gangsters threaten you. Copy? So these dudes is not gangsters. They're gangbangers with all due respect. That's how gangsters threaten you. Gangsters don't talk about how they all respect through the Pooh Shiesty. I know everybody likes that bar, but gangsters don't talk about how they don't need how they don't need security in the club. Gangsters don't talk like that. A gangster will show up with fucking security because they own the company. Now, I'm not going to say much more other than that because some people don't understand or know. But, yeah. A gangster will show up with security. 9 times out of 10, they own the company. Do not let that go over your head. I've worked for gangsters, nigga. They don't move like these dudes. I'm just telling you. They don't move like these dudes. Shout out to that shit, though. That's why I keep trying to tell you. I'm not beefing with nobody. I'm not fighting with nobody. I'm not nothing. I'm not doing none of that shit. When we blow over here, we ain't gonna have no fucking baggage. Ain't gonna have shit anybody can hold over my head. Anyway, they have an investigation opened against Southside because of comments that he made to Kodak Black because Kodak Black said something that because Kodak Black mentioned this girl. Think about that for a minute. Let that digest. 9 times out of 10, Southside, like anybody in the music industry, was already on the radar of whatever the police precinct is that he in the area he lives in, right? Probably, see, this is how it happens, right? You get on the radar of the local police, and then depending on how you escalate in whatever the hell that you escalating in, depending on how you escalate wherever all the escalating is, right? Depending on that. That motherfucker really was in here just waiting to say something. Shout out to you. What the fuck? Depending on that is depending on if you escalate enough. Okay, so now we got local police keeping an eye on this person, right? I don't know. We got to keep an eye on them. Boom. So now after that, then you escalate more. Now you become a higher priority, then a higher priority, then a higher priority until you become a problem for the FBI. So I get it. Everybody got to be super tough, right? Everybody got to be super tough. Believe me when I tell you I get it. Believe me, I get it. But at what point is people's freedom going to be more important than people's fame? At what point? I'm going to tell you how wild it is. Shout out to Google. Let me tell you how wild it is. You have to protect your image out here. Shout out to Dog Soldier. I'm sorry I missed this, my brother. It was a couple of minutes ago. Shout out to Dog Soldier with the $11 drop. No comment. Clint Eastwood eyes. He said, who's next? Whenever you see somebody do a drop and there's no comment, they're saying, who's next? Shout out to Dog Soldier with the $11 drop. He said, who's next? Who's next? To the Cash App. Let's get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App, y'all. I'm going to show y'all something. I'm not going to play the video. I'm not going to play the video, but I want to show y'all something. I'm not going to play the video, but I want to show y'all something. I got to go to Google Drive, I think. I don't know how to get to the Google Drive. It's Google something or other. But basically, I'm going to tell you a situation that happened to me, right? And this is what I mean by you have to be mindful, and you have to think for the future. You can't always just think for the right now. So the other day, Gilly the King put up a post. We played it here too, right? And on the post, he was basically saying, watch who you basically piss off on your way, you know, when you're young, because you might piss somebody off and then that might cause a problem for you in the future. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you right now, because I know this to be a fact. There are a lot of people right now that their careers they're never going to be able to go to where they want to go because they pissed off, because they did some fuck shit to somebody who maybe other people respect them, or they did some fuck shit to somebody who now has a position somewhere, and they just not going to let those doors open. So be mindful about the way that you treat people, and that you don't treat people in a bad way. Now, with all of that being said, I don't know how to find my Google thing. The other day, I was the Google Photos thing, right? So I want to show y'all something, and this is what I mean by you got to be mindful of the bullshit. So a while back, I was seeing some woman, and I was at a house, and a situation transpired where she started acting crazy, and basically I was fearful of that, you know, whatever the case was, and I taped the situation. I literally taped the situation. I'm guessing that she doesn't know that I taped the situation. Well, she knows I taped the situation. I'm guessing she doesn't know that I still have the situation on tape, because what she decided to do was she decided to go on somebody else's channel and lie and say I did something that I didn't do. Now, hold on. Let me I want to show y'all, just in case she see this, so she could see, oh shit, this nigga has the jump off. And this is what I mean by be mindful about how you treat people, right? I'm not going to show y'all the video, but this is me at her crib, and she's doing crazy, trying to make it seem like I'm doing something, and I'm recording everything that's going on. She went on social media to try to badmouth my name and said that I was being aggressive towards her, when in reality it was the reverse. Hello, my name is Sean Seabrook. I'm not going to play the whole thing, but I just want you to look, you can hear him in the background. Anybody that knows me, I have my mentor. That's her in the background. I could be accused of. I am scared personally. I'm just waiting. I'm going to get my things and I'm going to leave. I'm in Staten Island. I'm from the Bronx. I'm really a good guy. You can speak. This is crazy. I don't deal with this type of stuff, so I don't know what to do. So I'm scared. So I'm here. So basically, I taped the whole situation. There was people that allowed for her to come on their platform and say that I did something to her. They had a whole nother female that I decided that I wasn't gonna get no dick to, because she wanted me to give her some dick. Not her, it's this other chick. So they both go together, and they went together with each other, and they went on the rounds to everybody's social media platform saying I was disrespectful to women. I got the shit right here. I got the whole thing on tape. The point in which I'm trying to make about this is, what kind of sense would it make for me to then get on live and talk about I want to hurt this girl? I don't want to hurt that girl. I want them to be over there as much as possible. And this is the type of energy that these rappers got to start having if they want to stay free. When somebody do you dirty, sometimes you just got to it's not about turning the other cheek. It's about understanding that your future is more important than their past. Your future is more important than whatever the hell was going on with them. My future is more important. than whatever little bullshit anybody might have with me. Because that's not my business. Shout out to Black Cuddy. Salute to the Black Spades. Because that's not my business. When somebody don't like you, that's not your business. So the fact that Southside decided to talk about he's going to go with the guns and everything else, or whatever the fuck he was talking about with Kodak Black, he was setting himself up. Sometimes you just got to walk away from a thing. Sometimes you got to let the lie live. That's a fact. Because sometimes if you put the lie out too quick, people don't know what to believe. But if you let the lie live and then you bring the proof, sometimes that's the energy you got to have. So in my opinion, and also just what up Fact Media, ain't Fact Media green? He used to be green. With that being said, just so we can be clear, didn't Kodak just get engaged? I just want to explain to you why this was so stupid for Southside to go at Kodak. Didn't Kodak just get engaged? Am I wrong? Didn't Kodak just get engaged? Didn't Kodak just steal some other dude's woman and give her a ring? Nobody else knows. I'm the only one that knows about this. What the fuck? Kodak just got engaged. Southside didn't have to give him that type of energy. That's my point. There was no actual need for Southside to give him that energy. Southside put himself in a situation unnecessarily, in my opinion. So I want y'all to stop talking about how Tekashi 6ix9ine is trying to get niggas locked up in jail. You know who's trying to get niggas locked up in jail? Niggas is trying to get themselves locked up in jail. Okay? People are trying to get themselves locked up in jail. Once again, if I was a rapper and I had to go do any kind of business, I'm having security with me all day. If I'm not going nowhere and I'm just doing whatever, yeah, I'm going to have my dudes with me that got them things on them because that's what these rappers hang with, right? But when I got to go to shows and shit like that, yeah, we having security. What the fuck? I got to go to a club because we working? Yeah, there's going to be security with me. The hell wrong with you? If something go down, I don't want my niggas getting shot. Because I'm going to tell you something right now. If we go to a club and there's a shootout at the club, I don't got security with me. I just got my dudes with me. My dudes shoot people up. Now I got to go to their family and explain to their family, yo, look, yeah, your husband, he not coming home. Your son, he not coming home. Because he did the thing and they got him on camera. So we going to bail him out if we get bail, but we don't know if he going to beat that case. You got to go explain this. And if you don't, I'm not going to call nobody a BAN, but I'm just saying. We going to a club that I'm getting paid for. I'm going to take some money out, pay a damn security company. Because I don't want to send my dudes to jail. But that's how I'm thinking. Everybody else could think however they want to think. My niggas could still be there. I'm not saying I'm leaving my dudes home. I'm just saying we gonna pay for real security so I can make sure that my dudes are safe. NetStars Live says, I'm going to say this again. 6ix9ine, he done taught some folks. Get professional security. Ask Kodak. It don't mean you ain't a real N-word or not gangster. My dude, once again, gangsters roll with real security. Gangsters, they've been rolling with real security. I'm going to put you on a game. You know who own most of the security companies in New York City? Gangsters. I'm going to say this again. You know who owns most of the real security companies in New York City? Gangsters. Real gangsters too, that's digging holes somewhere and dropping you in them. Those gangsters. Real gangsters run with police too. That's a fact. That's a factual statement. Real gangsters is always having sit-downs with police. That's a factual statement. T.I. said that's the best 600 grand a year he spends. Boom. What up, Everett Gilchrist? What the fuck? So I don't get it and I don't understand it. But I mean, I understand doing all of this stuff for social media. But, that was the AC going off. But, until these rappers just start pulling up and fighting and stop pulling up and busting that thing, they should stop beefing. Because if they just pulling up and fighting, they're entertaining their fans. That's one. Right? Let's just be honest. If Southside and Kodak pulled up on each other, had a fight, the police can't do shit about that. One of them is going to have to take a L, obviously, most likely. But the police can't do nothing about that. Jamal said even Boozy sat down with Baton Rouge police and agreed to move to Atlanta to avoid Louisiana beef. For everybody that sends me stuff while we on air and wonder why I never use it, it's because you're sending it to me while we on air. By the time I have the opportunity to actually look at this thing that you sent me, I'm going to forget that you sent it to me. Because it's not going to show that you sent it to me. I'm just going to throw that out there because people do that. And then just so you can understand why I don't genuinely use content. You're trying to talk to me while I'm on live and I'm busy. Let's get $5 to $10 drops to the Cash App, y'all. Come on, let's go. Let's get a petty war going. Let's start the petty war at $5. Let's get a petty war going. Matter of fact, the last drop was $11. Let's get the petty war going. What did DSTN say? Oh yeah, the 600 grand thing. That's a fact. And once again, salute to the Dean One for being the Drop King the last video. Right now, the leader being a Drop King right now, just so y'all can know if anybody was interested, because it's just a new thing that we just started. It's Dog Soldier. Nobody plays chess anymore, homie. Nobody plays chess. NetStars Live says sometimes we got to play chess, not checkers. Move to get the bag another day. Nobody plays chess anymore. Niggas ain't even playing checkers. They playing rock'em sock'em robots. I don't know no other way to explain this to you. DSTN said there are stories I can tell you. Look at it like this. When you become visible, you're either a help or a harm. You got to watch your step. Just so we can be clear. I want to be 100% transparent on this. Kodak Black just got engaged. I'm going to tell you what I think happened. Listen. I want everybody to listen. This is what I think just happened. Listen, pay attention. If y'all really want to dissect what's going on, first Lil Uzi Vert came at Young Miami, right? Southside shut that shit down immediately, right? Lil Uzi Vert ain't saying nothing to Young Miami no more, right? Now all of a sudden Kodak Black says something to Young Miami. Pardon me. Somebody is obviously trying to keep the city girls relevant. Obviously, somebody wants the city girls to be relevant. Somebody wants the city girls to be being spoken about. And there's nothing wrong with that. So the way that Southside responded was so unnecessary. Listen. Pay attention. And I'm not, there's a lot I'm leaving out, but the parts that I'm leaving out ain't important. First, Lil Uzi Vert, who's dating JT apparently, has an argument with Young Miami on the phone, right? Then Kodak Black tries to flirt with Young Miami, right? Then Meg Thee Stallion is flirting with Young Miami, right? Anybody else see a pattern here, or is it just me? Am I the only one seeing a pattern here? Southside's whole response was unnecessary, although I understand why he did it, because now we're not going to be talking to my girl crazy. And also, nigga, you know she got a man. What are you doing trying to pick her up? So I understand Southside's needing to do something in response. I wish I could have spoke with the dude. I would have told him to do something totally different. I would have said, wait, hold on. So he's hollering at your girl? Go holler at his. Your girl not going nowhere, right? Kodak Black can't come pull up on her. He can't pull, like, she not going nowhere. That's you. But he trying to make a mockery of you on social media. Not a problem. Spend a little bit of time hollering at his girl. Now you don't got the police on your ass. Think about that. Just think about that. I don't care who used to beat and who didn't. I'm going to explain one more time. Obviously, there are some people behind the scenes that want City Girl's name to start popping. Do y'all realize how many do y'all realize that there are a lot of female rappers that are now pulling up and going past City Girls? There are a lot of female rappers pulling up going past City Girls. First of all, shout out to Coi Leray. Right? Right? There are a lot of females pulling up going past City Girls. Somebody wants to keep City Girls relevant. First, they try to use Lil Uzi Vert. I don't understand that because his feminine energy is retarded. Lil Uzi Vert has some of the most feminine energy ever. Sweetie. Boom. Like for real, for real. When was the last time City Girls had a song? When was the last time City Girls dropped a song? Anybody can tell me? Southside's a whole producer. How the City Girls ain't dropping a song every other whenever? Just to be honest with you. Just to be fair. When was the last time City Girls dropped a song? So there are people, in my belief, I could be wrong. What the fuck do I know? But there are people, in my belief, that's trying to keep City Girls in the limelight. They glow is dimming. They tried to do it with Lil Uzi Vert. With all due respect, Lil Uzi Vert has an incredible amount of feminine energy. Incredible amount. I don't even understand how anybody could think him and JT is really doing anything. I don't get it. They was walking on the block the other day and Lil Uzi Vert ran into the building. Like this. What the fuck? Shout out to Lil Uzi Vert though. I'm not trying to be disrespectful to him. I'm just pointing something out. I've dated I don't ever remember getting on the phone with some chick or being in the presence of some chick arguing with a female that I'm with and me arguing at the woman. And not just standing there letting my woman argue or saying, come on, this ain't that important. Let's get out of here. I never remember being somewhere and arguing with a woman because my woman is arguing with her. Any other men do that? I'm just being honest with you. Anybody here ever see your woman on the phone arguing with a chick and say, let me get that, and argue with them? Anybody? Anybody else ever did that? Any man in here? I'm talking to the men. Any men in here do that? High Noon says, I think it's more about perception. Women in rap are not respected at this moment in time, and they're selling the body image. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not saying what you're saying isn't true, but I don't think that it has anything to do with what's happening right now. I don't think that doesn't pertain to what we're talking about, but I'm not saying that that's not true. And you can't say that women in rap aren't respected when the only rap music that comes out that women make is bang me, let me give you this and that, and sex, and then say women aren't respected. And how do you, what the hell? The hell? I don't know what to tell you. I'm not trying to go at you. I'm just saying the only female music that's coming out is them talking about how they want to get used and abused. I don't understand why anybody should be respecting that. So I'm not saying what you're saying is incorrect. I'm just saying it doesn't pertain to this conversation. But you can keep talking about it, though. So has anybody else noticed that? Tim Bullock says, remember when Lil Uzi Vert ran down on Rich the Kid and chased him around the cheesesteak spot? I remember that happened, but look who you talking about. Rich the Kid and Lil Uzi Vert. Ain't Rich the Kid the dude that was with Homegirl? The chick from Australia? She a cutie too. The chick from Australia? She a cutie too, for real. I don't know why she gets so much flack. Like, if people be dragging her. They just had a baby or something like that, and then he stopped being with her. That dude is just as feminine as he has almost as much feminine energy as Lil Uzi Vert. Mark Hernandez says, laugh out loud, he stayed bugging. You ever seen an interview where he said he is absorbing the tree for a natural purpose? I don't know. DSTN says, if my lady is upset, I'm pulling her away from the situation. We got way more important shit to do to be pissed at. So I've never seen my woman or any female I've ever been in a relation. Oh, that's Playboy Cardi. Okay, so that just goes to show you what I think about those guys. I can't even tell those guys apart. Rich the Kid is the dude that they keep running up in his house and robbing him, right? Shout out to Mark Castillo with the $5 drop. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? So Rich the Kid is the dude they keep running up in house and pistol whipping, right? Oh, that's Playboy Cardi. See, all of these dudes is the same. To me, all of these dudes is the same. Just when I see a dude that just got feminine energy, y'all all the same. And I'm not even being disrespectful. Yeah, Rich the Kid is the dude that keep getting pistol whipped or whatever the case is. That's Rich the Kid. Shout out to Rich the Kid. I hope he's doing better. Shout out to Playboy Cardi. I have no idea why you left that fine-ass woman. She was fine as shit. I know she's super pale and light-skinned. And she also from Russia and Australia and Caucasian or whatever the case is. But fine is fine, motherfucker. She fine. I don't care what nobody say. Y'all keep letting people convince you that a woman ain't fine because she don't got melanin. She could be fine and not have melanin. Yeah, Iggy Azalea, she bad as hell. What the hell? I don't understand these dudes. All relationships can be a headache from either person's perspective, just to be fair. What up, your boy Jimmy Belcher? Tell Tina I said hi. Iggy is as fine as frog legs. Okay. Okay, DSDN, you're gonna win with that one. My dude, he said pre-order them red Jordan 5s before they go on. My dude, do you understand that how much money I spend a month? Right now, I'm not buying no Jordans. Right now, I'm going to be responsible. I'm always being responsible. A lot of times, I just don't get shit because I just be responsible. I be trying to be responsible. I'm trying. With that being said, talking about money, let's get 5 to 10 $10 drops in the Cash App, y'all. Come on, let's go. Y'all don't love me this morning? Hold on. I wouldn't pick anybody over Rihanna. Somebody slap Jamal for me. Only person I'm picking over Rihanna is Kendra. Somebody, can we all just slap Jamal? Talking about picking Iggy over Rihanna. Can we all just slap Jamal? Jamal need all the smacks. The hell? What kind of question is that? Bernice is fine as shit, but I'm not picking nobody over Riri. Except for Kendra. Kendra's the only one I'm picking over Riri, period. Shout out to Dog Soldier with the $5. This is the appropriate way to smack a fool. Shout out to Dog Soldier for being the only one that helped me smack Jamal with his foolishness. Anybody else want to smack Jamal? What did the 5 fingers say to the face? Only person smacking Jamal right now is me and Dog Soldier. Anybody else trying to smack Jamal with me? This is the appropriate way to smack a fool. Anybody else want to smack Jamal with me? He needs all of the smacks. All of the smacks. And why you want to disrespect Iggy Azalea like that? She is fine, yo. Yeah, Iggy Azalea is fine, but come on, over Riri? Are you crazy? The drugs. You looking mighty unfamiliar, Jamal. You know who Jamal looking like right now? Oh man, I have a thing to say. You know Jamal looking right now? He looking like Bubbles from Wire. Yo, check this out. I need for everybody to stop pretending, right? You know how people be like, yo, I made a joke the other day and I was like, I don't know why nobody ain't calling Tekashi Bubbles because he's a snitch. But you know who else on the show was a snitch? Omar. Omar was a big snitch too. Omar was busy shooting at them fools and snitching at them at the same time. That shit was crazy. Oh man. Omar was busy shooting at them fools and snitching on them at the same damn time. Frog legs are extremely fine, meaning that they're thin and they're small. That's what he was trying to say. Right? Omar was shooting at them fools and snitching on them. So, I guess if somebody was to start calling Tekashi Bubs, he could be like, nah, I'm Omar. So, I'm trying to tell you, like, not for nothing, I'm good at this marketing thing. I'm really, really good at this marketing thing. Like, this marketing thing, I'm really, really good at it. I'm really, really good at this. Not for fake. Sorry about that. Yeah, so I'm really good at this marketing thing. For real, for real. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen sooner or later. Sooner or later, I'm just gonna get hooked up with somebody, and I'm gonna be in the, and they're just gonna hang out with me. And while they're hanging out with me, and we just talking and we just shooting the shit, I'm just gonna be throwing out idea after idea after idea after idea, like I usually do when you're just in a regular conversation with me. And motherfuckers is gonna start using some of those ideas because they're gonna have the fucking resources to be able to implement them. And they're gonna start blowing even bigger than however the fuck they are now. I'm not saying that the shooter was from anyone, just so we could be clear. I am not gonna, for me to say that the shooter came from anyone, I will be irresponsible. I'm not gonna do that. So you could say the shooter came from whoever the shooter came from. What I'm saying is that there's a good chance that it was not Southside, But he put himself in that fucking box. He put himself in the conversation because of the disagreements that he decided to have with Kodak Black, or because of the exchanges he decided to have towards Kodak Black on social media. We don't know who shot at Kodak Black. We don't know what it was about. We don't know who did it. I'm going to be responsible, though. As responsible as possible. We're talking about people's lives. You see, a lot of those channels don't get watched. A lot of those channels don't get watched by certain entities, because those channels don't do anything but regurgitate shit I say, or they just say shit that's not true. Certain entities watch over here just to keep it a stack with you. So I need to be responsible. They don't gotta be responsible. They might be up in there talking to 400 people, but they don't gotta be responsible. I gotta be responsible. Also, NetStars Live. We want to discuss, just so I could get it to you. Let's discuss the upcoming draft and the NBA. We want to discuss actual events that's happening in sports. If there's a person in sports that's going out there and doing foolishness and craziness, that's more for like this platform. That's less for what I'm not trying to create two of the same exact platforms. That don't make sense. We want to discuss sports, scores, stuff like that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it don't make sense to just have two of the same exact platforms. That don't make sense. Why would we want to compete with it ourselves? I mean, there's benefits in that, but we're not Disney, you know, owning Fox and ESPN. Well, they bought ESPN, so I mean, they bought Fox, so that's a whole nother conversation. Shout out to Jamal. He says it was the perfect time to attack Kodak if you are another op of his with the police watching Southside. That's a fact. That's a 100% fact. Stop going out here yelling at people, cursing people out. Stop getting into these arguments with people. People really need to stop doing that. And I'm saying this because I don't want rappers killing each other. And I also don't want rappers going to jail over bullshit. I can't fix that. I have no control over those situations. But what we can do is we can encourage their fan bases to stop wanting them to get killed. Because this is absolutely weirdo shit. Your whole a rapper's whole fan base will do nothing at all except for talk about how somebody else is a BAN. Nah, our guy is tougher. And then when your guy die, and then you mad at the other people who killed him. Or when your guy goes to jail, they're mad at the police for locking the guy up when he went to jail, when you encouraged all of this behavior. Stop encouraging that behavior. Pooh Shiesty, allegedly, as far as I can tell, he's beefing with a lot of people from his hometown. What up to the Dean? Hey, Dean, you the drop king from last night. As you can see, the jump off right there showing everybody. The king, drop king, the Dean. So I say all that to say this. Listen, I say all that to say this. I want to be clear. Y'all make y'all favorite rappers feel like they gotta risk their freedom in order to be able to keep their spot. Y'all make y'all favorite rappers feel like they gotta risk their lives in order to keep their spot. No, good looking at you. That's a fact. If you drop another 20 now, you're gonna be the damn drop king for tonight's show. That saves me time for changing the damn thing right now. I'm just keeping it a stack. So I say all that to say this. You know who has dope music? I'm going to tell you who has dope music. Dope music. Right? And I want to know who's here checking for him. I'm about to say his name. I want to know who's checking for this person. Right? They got dope music. I want to know who's checking for them. Davies. Who here checking for Davies? You don't hear about Davies being in no shit. Davies go to work, he go home. If he's doing anything other than that, he don't make that shit public. Davies is moving as smart as a rapper could move, as far as I know. I mean, I know things he could do right now that'll put him right in the forefront of the public and probably push his streams. There's a ton of shit that he could do right now. But I don't even think he's on that time. I'm not sure who Davies is signed to. But I know Davies ain't out here getting himself put in situations where he might lose his freedom. At least not publicly. Even if he might be, I don't know about anything. But I don't know what the guy's doing. And that's the point. You don't know what he's doing either. Get it? Shout out to Davies. I don't know what he's doing, but you don't know what he's doing either. Anybody know what Davies is doing besides making money and hanging out with his kids? Literally, that's what his IG is about. Making money and hanging out with his kids. Shout out to Davies. And you want to know the dopest thing? His fan base isn't trying to get him locked up and or killed. Kodak Black's fan base always trying to get him locked up or killed. Freddie Gibbs too, but Freddie Gibbs be trying to beef with people. So shout out to Freddie Gibbs. But the beefing Freddie Gibbs is doing, he don't got to worry about going to jail right now. There's a way to beef with people and it not be a you gonna go to jail situation. Shout out to Freddie Gibbs. What up, Dupree Grayson? Yeah, shout out to Davey. Shout out to Freddie Gibbs. I don't know anybody that knows Freddie Gibbs. So I said Davies because I know people that know him. So shout out to Davies. I mean, I might know people that know Freddie Gibbs, but I don't know people that know Freddie Gibbs. You understand what I'm saying? Like, he doesn't come up in conversation. Prince to Amir says Kodak's fan base comes with a prescription drug. You mean a prescription for drugs? You be like, yo, I'm a Kodak fan. They be like, hold on, let me write you this shit. Take that to the pharmacy. That's one of the main reasons why. One of the reasons why I don't like beefing with people is because I know the people that fuck with me, right? That they just, they fuck with me. So if I blow, I know the people that wouldn't fuck with other people. You understand what I'm saying? And me knowing that, I'm like, you know what? I don't want to beef with people. Because you don't never know who rocks with a nigga behind the scenes. You never know. You never know who rocks with a brother behind the scenes. People stay trying to send me shit for me to do. Why you think that I get all of these opportunities? I'm just lacking resources at the moment for the most part. Why you think I get all of these opportunities? I get a shitload of opportunities. Before the end of this month, we're gonna go get this iPhone so we can start off this fucking radio station. At least that's the plan. I get a shitload of opportunities. Got opportunities coming out the fucking wazoo. Why? Because I work and I set things up. No disrespect, but I saw a person the other day posting about they got their business thing, right? But If your business is primarily just turning your camera on your phone, you don't need a jump off. I mean, go get it. Don't get it confused. But what else are you doing? Are you just turning on your phone, talking to your phone? Are you just turning on your computer, talking to your computer? That's all you're doing? You don't have no vision? Because I got vision, motherfucker. You got any vision? I'm asking. Or you just turning on your phone or turning on your computer? And I'm not even knocking that. But I'm just saying what it is. You got vision? When you pull up to the table and start talking, do people see you as a boss? Is that a fair question? When you pull up to the table and start talking, do people see you as a boss? When you pull up to the table and start talking, are you a worker? When I pull up to the table and start talking, I'm a whole boss. I got my own shit. I don't care how much views is or is not getting. I got my own shit. And when I say own shit, I mean vision. I got actual ideas. I got ideas that other platforms use. Shout out to NetStars Live with the $5 drop. Who's next? Let's get a chain going. Who's next? Also, what did the 5 fingers say to the face? Also, there's nothing wrong with being a worker. I'm just saying, know your value. There's nothing wrong with being a worker. One of my favorite jobs I've ever had, I was a security guard. I had no fucking I had minimal responsibility. One of my favorite jobs I ever had. My responsibility was so low, I used to play pool like 5 hours a day, 5-6 hours a day. That's how low my responsibility was. I had barely any responsibility. I loved that job. Loved it. I'd show up to work. The only thing I didn't like about that job, I used to have to be to work an hour before I had to sign in. That's the only thing I didn't like. So show up to work, go to my post, walk around, drinking coffee, chilling, dapping people up, wait till 9 o'clock, tell everybody to get out of their rooms. After 9 o'clock, they open up the pool room. I go start shooting pool until it's time for lunch. Go to lunch, come back. Shoot some more pool, hang around, laugh, joke, go home. Well, go to school, because I used to go to school after work. But that was one of my favorite jobs I've ever had. So I'm not knocking anybody for being a worker. There's nothing wrong with that. Just know your value and know your worth. You can't tell me me and you got beef and you a worker and I'm not. How many people in this chat right now already either doing something with me or in a queue to do something with me? With that being said, I got to send out some stuff today because I forgot. That's another reason why I need a girlfriend, so I can have somebody nagging me to tell me what I got to do. Usually Vix is nagging me. Shout out to Vix. She's the nag squad. Usually Vix is nagging me to make sure that I remember to do the stuff that I need to do. Real talk. Real talk. Usually Vix is the one sending me damn messages all day, keeping me on point. DSTN said nothing wrong with being a worker, but being in charge comes with visibility and responsibility. You get used to staying to yourself. That's a fact. And you wrote that's a fact right while I said that. Shout out to Vix. She's the one that's usually saying, you know what, I'll be right back. I'm going to play a music video for y'all. I need to do a thing. We'll be right back.
First of all, this is probably one of the best songs I heard in a long time from anyone in the industry or not. That's one. That's a fact. Second, where's the fucking visuals? Can you get some visuals? Can you get on this immediately? Do you need help with visuals? I could, you know what? I got you. But you get visuals also.
No justice, no peace, but if you know justice, you will know peace. And keep the name of Dr. King out of your mouth if you dare ask people why they out here in the streets. You don't know that man if you question why people are in these streets. The man who said rise to the language of the unheard. The man who came in nonviolence but said we are here to disrupt the status quo. You don't know that man. He was a revolutionary. He was about dismantling the systems. So if you are not here to dismantle the system,
already know, man.
shut up.
You don't go by LB, man. Slap. Look, man.
I know I can change. So deep in this game, filled with this thunderous rain. A dark cloud held over my head. My head is high, I'm enduring the rain. I'm sipping the pain. Gripping the wheel, 94 Buick Roadmaster, that is two-tone, and I'm switching them lanes, cause this is the game. A digi scale had me weighing well, taking life risks for a backflip, blue strips and some pink 50s, got the gang with me, keep our eyes open, back against the wall, got God with me, fear God on me, used to rock Dickie suits in 97, bigger dog food, always into something, goddamn, this is God's plan. Look, stick to the rules and the codes. As a kid, I was taught to be bold. Be a leader, never follow the show. That's good game, worth from Animal Pro. Yes. Blockhead, show me how to be focused. Family first, making moves in the focus. LA trips from the valley of Oakland, glowing purple, just PCH coasting. Money on my mind, that's always in motion. I know I can change. Call my nephews in the 40s, tell them that I love them. Rest in peace to Susie, guardian, homie. Mama taught me well, Papa used to school me, Nana always here for me. Yes, I am God's gift, nothing can take from me. Even if I'm gone, carving my name in the stone. Got the keys, I be opening doors. Play the lanes, I can lead you to shore. Not a messiah, just a nigga with a gift of gab. Evaluated lemonade, I was always good at math. Homie, keep the craft. I never had a Robert Kraft in my circle. I know I can change. Yes. I know I can change. I know I can change. I'ma let it breathe, man. Let that shit breathe a little bit. Yeah. I know I can change, I know I can change. Change.
Yeah, so I wanted to play a video. I needed to do something real quick. So I played the video also. I want to play more music over here. It's just hard because I can't keep getting hit by YouTube. It hurts the channel when YouTube is hitting me for various different reasons. Sorry, I had to send somebody something real quick. Apologies. Dude, what was a smoke alarm? Alright, Beatz, that's what it is. Literally looking at a thing. Oh, it could have been. I don't know. Anyway, I guess we could go on for a little couple more minutes. I've been saying this for the longest, man. If you really like these rappers, if these guys are really some of your favorite rappers that you want to see win, stop pushing that encouragement. Like, there's gonna always be people that's gonna be encouraging whoever it is to do foolishness, right? You get it? There's always gonna be that. But if this is really a rappers that you fuck with, don't be part of that group. The Dean, I didn't see the footage. I heard about the footage. I saw a little bit of it. I guess that's two videos about sports we could do today. I hope I could get to it. This is another thing y'all gotta understand. Besides, I didn't do no videos yesterday. We need to do videos today, right? I gotta get to some videos today. We did 0 videos yesterday. I gotta get to some videos today, but I want to show y'all something. This is the thing that you have to understand that is different from me and a lot of these individuals that's trying to beef with me or whatever, or trying to be like, pretend like they're in my same, I'm not gonna say league, that's not fair, but to pretend like they're in the same, like, you don't do what I do. You do something different, with all due respect. I'm going to show you something real quick. You do something different. Like, a lot of these guys, they try to say, yo, Jack Frost, this and that, BBN Network or whatever. But I not only have to figure out a way to produce content over here on YouTube, but I also have to produce, this is all of the posts I put out yesterday on IG. From the DMX one up is all the posts I put out on yesterday on IG. And that's just on this particular account. So I also have to produce this content. For everybody that don't know, we started a new thing on IG. I need y'all guys to start going in here and liking these pictures. These are for the BBN Icy Queens. So these are just more things that we're doing. You understand what I'm saying? These are more campaigns that we're running. So you got to understand, other people aren't doing what I'm doing. That just goes to show you what it is. Shout out to Mike Jones. Other guys aren't doing what I'm doing over here. I have vision. Get it? I gotta start tagging Mike Jones to all of those. You get it? I'm doing different things with all due respect. Yeah, I'm holding the pinky finger out because the phone is there. I don't know, my hand is too big. I don't want to drop the phone. Nah, I'm not entertaining the peasants. But I'm just saying, like, this is what we doing over here. Go check out us on IG. Like, I'm saying this for the supporters. So when you don't see videos, I'm working. I'm not working. Also, DMX allegedly tested positive for COVID. I'm not 100% sure.
It seems like the end of the allegations going against T.I.
Anybody else run fucking commercials for the videos that they make? Anybody else run commercials? I make the video. I make commercials. I make the memes. You get what I'm saying? Me. Not I got a team around me and we're all doing it. Me. Me. Not I got a team with me and we all doing it. Me. DSTN said, yeah, X got COVID. Can't have visitors. Somebody was in the chat trying to tell me X ain't have COVID. And I'm like, they was like, take this down. No, nigga. Look, so we doing things over here. So please understand. I'm sorry I'm not dropping videos every day, video after video after video after video after video. I apologize that I'm not doing that, but I'm doing stuff. I'm doing other stuff. So when you do drops, you are helping the cause. We are doing stuff over here. I'm not just sitting on my hands. I can't be beefing with a person that only just, with all due respect, I'm not knocking nobody, but I can't be beefing with a dude realistically, and your thing is you just turn on your jump off and just say the same thing that I just told people an hour earlier. How the fuck could I be beefing with you? Shout out to LV the Slap, pulling up with the $5 drop. He said, much love, fam. BBN for life. I need to start playing more LV the Slap stuff also. LV the Slap is BBN. I was actually looking at LV's IG the other day, looking for stuff that I could repost for him. So also, fam in here, soon, listen. Soon I'm gonna start reposting from you guys. Just give me a minute. Like I keep trying to tell people, if I actually had a girlfriend and she had no job, you'd be surprised at the work I'd be able to get done. I'd be able to double, maybe triple my work output. We're gonna get up out of here. We gotta go. Yeah, look, I love y'all. Everybody, let's go do something positive today. Let's go encourage other people. If you see somebody doing something that you don't care for, the reason why I'm saying don't speak negatively about it and why I'm saying just go about your business is because every time you stop and you entertain other people's bullshit, you taking away from your own power. So when we got these MFers out here and you try to help somebody, if you can't help them, you can't help them. It's not your responsibility in the first place. You tried. Right? You tried. If you can't help them, you can't help them. But let's go encourage the people that we can. Let's go help the people that we can. Let's do that. Let's send out the well wishes to the people that we can. Dog Soldier said, Frost, my queen is too fine for me to like pictures of any other females, no matter how they look. I'm gonna explain something to y'all. Check this out. I'm gonna explain something. I explained this a while back, but I'm gonna and that's salute. I'm not mad at that. But I don't get the pictures of the females that look the best. If you pay attention, these are just high quality. To me, a lot of these are just high quality art. With the exception of whatever I post from her. I'm 100% posting her because she's fine. I like this TikTok jump off. God dang it, I hate that it does that. I like this TikTok jump off. Boom. I think she's a cutie, but I like this TikTok jump off, so I posted her. I like how she does these shits. This looks like art to me. So I'm not just posting these things because I'm like, these women are beautiful. There are tons of beautiful women on the internet. This shit looks like art to me. And I want to show it its proper appreciation. Just so you know, it looked like art to me. I don't just pick up. Look, man, let me show you something real quick. Oh, and I 100% respect that, by the way. But I want to show you something real quick, right? I follow a ton of attractive women that you never see me repost. I'm just looking real quick, because I don't want to be disrespectful. Okay, so I follow this chick. She's a cutie. You don't never see me repost or nothing from her. She a cutie though. Shout out to her. I think she's also a scammer, by the way. But she's a cutie. I never repost her. She's a whole cutie. For real, for real. That's not even a lie. Oh, hold on. Check out this guy. He has the whole Nike sign in the top of his head with perfect waves. Like, what the hell? Why would you do that? I follow her. She's a cutie. This shit don't look like art to me, though. But she's attractive. She's an extremely pretty woman. You don't really see me repost her. It's not art. You don't see me repost her. This is a nice photo and it's sexy, but it's not art. I don't repost her. Look, so you can see who I'm posting. I don't repost her. It's art. It's not art. It's sexy, I guess. And I'm literally just going through, like, I just scrolling at this point, just to show you what I'm talking about. She's pretty, and y'all know her, Rashida. But I don't consider this art, so I don't repost. This is just her, those people right there is paying her to wear some clothes. She took some pictures in them. It looks cool. I'm not showing that guy's line. Fuck wrong with that guy. That guy's crazy. This is art. I watch a lot of animal stuff too. Not for nothing. Alright, nobody else posted this morning. Too tough. This is art. This is another reason why I post the shit out of her. This is art. She might get posted today. She might get posted today. That's art. So I'm not just posting females because I find them attractive. And I am 100% not just posting females because I want to bang. What up, LV the Slap? We got LV the Slap up in the house. And I'm 100% not posting females because I just want to bang. That's not what I'm doing. I'm not on that type of time. That's why the people that, because there was some weirdos that was contacting these women like, yo, this guy's after you. And it's like, I don't contact nobody. I don't contact nobody. I'm in zero people's DMs. I'm not contacting nobody. If you contact me, I'm probably not even going to believe it's the person. And I just want to throw something out there. Just because you go and get a photographer to give you photos, that don't make it art. You understand what I'm saying? Just because you go get professional photos taken of you, that doesn't make it art. A lot of people think that if you go get professional photos taken, that makes it art. That doesn't make it art just because you got professional photos taken. You understand? It doesn't. A lot of people go get professional photos taken, but they don't have the ability, or the photographer doesn't have the ability. You understand what I'm saying? If that makes sense? Also, happy birthday to Biz Marquis. It's Biz Marquis' birthday today. Happy birthday, Biz. So I got to make videos today, and I got to put out memes today. And I'm not complaining. I'm just saying this is my job. So every time somebody does donations, every time you go share our shit. This is art. Shout out to Christina Milian. This is art. I'm looking to show y'all, like, so you can get an understanding of where I'm at. You know what? I'm going to go. Okay, so look. This is not art. Shout out to her, though. I don't even know why I follow her. This is not art. Let's just look at my stream for a minute. Until Freedom. Shout out to Until Freedom. I fucks with them. Look. Chevy Red. I think that's DJ Chevy Red. I can't see her jump off. I fucks with her. They go rap. I fucks with these guys, too. Rashida. I fucks with her. She a whole cutie. Don't get it confused. I know what she doing over there. That's not art. Obviously, I fuck with Gilly the King. You already know what it is. Look, this is my feed, y'all. These are the people I'm fucking with. Look at World Star. Look at this idiot. Shout out to him. He's funny as shit. I followed him. That's not her page. Those people post attractive women. That's art, though. I fucks with her. She makes music. Shout out to I Am Jack Black. I play her shit right now, but I'd get hit because they all their shit is copywritten. If you haven't, wait, hold on, real quick. If you haven't pulled up on I Am Jack Black, she makes some good fucking music. I believe she from Brooklyn. Pull up on her. Her shit is dope. Look, this is what's in my fucking feed. I do not know what's going on there, and I'm not gonna watch that. But this is in my feed. That's somebody playing basketball. I'm not even sure who they saying that is. That's somebody playing basketball. I don't know. That jump shot looks ugly, and I punch that shit every time. Oh, I know what that is, just by the fucking way that motherfucker is, the way his fucking body is built. Sway Lee. Yeah, that guy, his jump shot is crazy. His jump shot looks ugly. I'd block it every time. He'd never be able to shoot. Shout out to Slim Thug. These are the people I follow. Look, Shade Room. Shout out to the Shade Room. King Push. These are the people I follow. Shout out to her. She got some good stuff. And, like, you know what I'm saying? Every once in a while, she puts up some art. But mostly, she just puts up, you know, half-naked pictures. Shout out to her. If you want to see some half-naked pictures of an attractive woman, go follow her. I ain't got to lie to you. You want to see some half-naked pictures of an attractive woman, go follow her. But most of her shit is not art. It's just, you know, half-naked pictures. Shout out to that shit. What the fuck? So that's all I'm trying to say. Charlamagne the God. These are the people I follow. Fat Joe. Papoose. Revolt. Look. Wait, what's the Revolt talking about? Okay. Sean Combs said something worth saying. Source Walker. These are the people I follow. Sadat X. Shout out to Dot. Jim Jones. Salute to Jim Jones. Oh, wow. Now both of them are going to go to jail for fraud. West Virginia husband tried to help his wife fake her death so they could escape her fraud sentence. You know what? I ain't got time for this. We about to get up out of here. Did I call them drops out yet? Let's call out these drops. Did I call out these drops already? I don't know if I call the drops out. I'm going to call them again. Ain't nobody got time for that. What the fuck? No, I didn't call out the drops. Let's call out these drops and let's get up out of here. That shit's retarded. Sometimes people just do shit and you just gotta just go like this. I don't know what to tell you. Shout out to James S with the $5 drop. Shout out to D Vertical with the $5 drop. Shout out to James S with the $2 drop. Shout out to Marcus Steele with the $2 drop. Shout out to Dog Soldier with the $11 drop. Shout out to Dog Soldier with the $5 drop. Shout out to Net Stars Live with the $5 drop. And shout out to Marlon Ellis. Fuck, I didn't mean to say the dude's real name. With the $5 drop. Definitely appreciate you guys. I appreciate everyone. I don't know no other way to explain this. Like, I really do appreciate everybody. Like, I really do appreciate everybody. I want everybody to win. I just don't want anybody to win at my expense. I'm gonna let y'all go. Also, shout out to our new member. We had somebody become a member just today. They not gonna let me see the name, so I can't see the name. And I don't know if I think they used to be a member before. Hold on, I'm gonna, because I want to shout out the new member. If I could see the name, I don't know if I can see the name. Nah, they're not gonna let me see. Anyway, I'm gonna let y'all go. Everybody enjoy your day. Everybody have a beautiful day. And remember, man, let's try to encourage other people to be the best them that they could be. Because in that moment, we being the best us that we could be. So go out there and be great. Like, comment, subscribe, join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one.